Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our live tutorial on how to get 100,000 followers on Twitter. I see a lot of people talk about how to get 100,000 followers on Twitter, but they don't back them with facts. Now I am going to show you first the number of followers that I'm having, how I got them, and the channel that I used to get them, and I promise you that it's going to cost you a total of $0. That is why I'm sharing this idea with you, because I know a lot of people ask you to pay, I don't know, $21 for 5,000 followers and things like that. You really, if you want to grow Twitter followers, make it natural, make it easy, make it simple, have fun with it. You don't have to pay to get followers, period. Now let's dive into how I got my followers. I'm going to sign in here to my Twitter account. Let me see. Twitter, there we go. Perfect. And this is where we are. These are my followers here. As you can see, here they are. I'm having a total of 130,000 followers. The exact number is 129,984. 1,000 people following me, which is pretty decent. And if you look here, I'm following 80,608 people. Now, how did I get to these crazy numbers? The way I got through this, I got these crazy numbers. I used an app on Google Chrome, and it's called Twitter Following. Twitter Follow for Google Chrome. If you type that, you will get this. I like using this one a lot because it serves me better. As an extension, I've already added it. It says here added to Chrome, but for you, you would want to add it first before you proceed. So go ahead, add it, and let's meet back. Now, back to your Twitter. How if you want to now add followers so that you can be followed back, you just need to go here on search, Twitter search engine, and type in whatever you are dealing with. If you're in technology, if you're in leadership, if you're in marketing, if you're in sales, whatever it is, because you want to target your followers to the kind of product or service that you're rendering. And that is very key, because you want people interacting with your content. You want people to ask you questions and respond to your questions and take part in your opinion polls. So this is how you do it. For me, I'm going to type on leadership and management or something like that, because that's what I'm interested in. But let me see, leadership. There we go. Now if I type leadership, I go down here. This is kind of cool. Oh, it's me. I type leadership and find myself here. This is kind of crazy. Joshua Kell. This is my Twitter handle here. You can follow me if you can see it. But because I don't want to follow people already following me and people who already follow, I want to go to Loli's follow. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right, but it sounds to me like Lolly Daskal or Lolly Dackle. I'm not sure. Sorry, Lolly, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. So I'm just going to click on her followers. On her Twitter channel, and go straight to her followers. Maybe let me just check what she tweets about first. Leadership. Yeah, she tweets about leadership, make a difference, and leadership. Her hashtag is leadership, which is very important. I need to borrow ideas, and she's having a total of 1 million followers. Wow, that's pretty decent. I'm not at this level. I'm only at 100,000 followers. Pretty decent, but one day we will get here. So yeah, let me click all her followers and see what happens. Now this point, you see this thing that popped up? I'm going to do it again so you see how it comes, because that is how you're going to follow people. Then go back to her followers and automatically this part pops up. Now you don't want to just go and click follow straight away. You want to go to settings, because Twitter will know if you are following faster, that the machine is set automatically to follow so many people in a second, which you don't want that, because Twitter will stop you. For me, I've set it to wait 1,000 milliseconds. These are the settings that I want you to use. 1,000 milliseconds, and the limit, you want it to be 1,000. Now, to be on the safe side, you should make this 950. Twitter only allows you to follow 1,000 people, but I like to use 950 because sometimes somebody follows me and I would like to engage with their tweet, and they're of interest. But if I follow 100,000 people already, that means that I can't follow anybody until tomorrow, which I'll probably have forgotten, or other things would have come in my mind that I'm doing something totally different. So I like to leave a space of about 50 people who I'm following, so that I can easily access them whenever I need, because Twitter is not blocking me from following more people. Twitter only allows you to follow 1,000 people, so get that clear. And if you do 950, you have a gap of about 50 people to follow still, so that's pretty decent. Now, you want to skip people who you've followed. You don't want to follow people you've already followed, of course. You can choose to follow people with image or people without image. For me, it's people without image. I don't have any problem with that. Skip protected. Sometimes people don't like when people who they don't know follow them, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip those people who don't have people who have protected account, so this thing will know to skip them. And then skip follower profiles who already follow you. Yeah, you want to skip people who are already following you. It just saves time. And bio required, you can also choose to follow only people with bio. To me, it doesn't really matter, because as long as they are human beings, that's all that's important to me. And you wait time will show you how long it takes before you follow one person to the other. Now, for me, I set it at 100, which I think is a pretty decent 100 milliseconds. Let me type 100 milliseconds into seconds. 100 milliseconds to seconds. How many seconds are those? That's about 0.1 second. Now I just want to bump it up then and make it somewhere about half a second, or maybe I'm just going to do a second. So it's going to wait 1 second before it follows somebody else, a different person. I think that's a pretty reasonable time. So 1,000 milliseconds, and then you go here to days followed. You want to follow people, and this is now an unfollow. So when it comes to unfollow, I like to leave it at 100, because that doesn't really matter that much. Twitter is not very keen when it comes to people who you are following. It's very keen on people who you are following, but not keen on people you are unfollowing. And that is why I'm leaving this at 100 and this one at 1,000. Sorry about the confusion. So you want to follow people who followed you, who unfollowed you, or people who are not following you within 2 days from 2 days ago, meaning that you followed them 2 days ago and they've not responded. So those are the people who you want to kind of prune out and take out of the equation. So limit, I leave my limit blank, and follow as many people as you can if they're not following you, which is a pretty decent thing to do. It's kind of like a tit for tat. which is a fair game, but yeah, you just want to be nice to people, and if they're not following you and you followed them, then they probably have less time for you. Now, skip verified account. I like to follow verified accounts, and I'm not going to check mark this. I'm going to leave it blank. Must follow, followed required, unfollow only profiles which has been mass followed by. No, I don't need any of that. Then if you scroll all the way down to Twitter limit exceeded, wait 1 minute. That is just how I set it. It doesn't really matter that much to me. So after doing that, after doing all your settings, it saves automatically, and just go here, close, and then you can start following people, and it's easy. You just click follow and you let the miracle happen. It's already following people for you. Now it will follow, because we set it to follow 950 people. That is the number that it's going to follow, and you can see it's already skipping accounts that are locked. It's already skipping that. So yeah, just let it follow, and when you want to unfollow people, just do the same. Go to your followers and click unfollow, and it will unfollow everybody who did not follow you back. That is how you do it. If you follow 950 or 1,000 people in a day, for 1 week you'll be following 7,000 people. 7,000 people. Out of that, there's a math that I did that 30% of them will follow you back. So in a day you'll get around 300 people following you, and that's a pretty decent number to work with. So that is how I built my Twitter and social media following. It cost me $0, and I hope this idea will be helpful to you. So go check it out, try it out, let me know what you think, and if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, just give it a thumbs down, and remember to subscribe. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful week. Till next time, JM Okelo.